Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Basketball Wives LA Season 5, Episode 2 and 3. So before I start off this review, I would like to say that Malaysia is getting on my very last nerve. Because like her whole attitude, both episodes was like really working my nerves. But before we get to that, we're going to start off with Jackie and Angel. So Jackie being the messy person she is, which she says she's not messy, but she's really being messy. She wants to talk to Angel about like, hey, have you talked to Malaysia? Now you know that Malaysia and Angel had this whole falling out over the dress that Angel made for Malaysia. Malaysia felt like she was like a Power Ranger stripper, like a combination of the both. So Angel, being the designer of said dress, took offense to it. So while Jackie thought that they was getting on the phone and just talking, it's beyond me. But then now this brings on a whole, because Malaysia said like she like Angel who, like I don't know no Angel, like Angel who. So now Angel's upset all over again about this situation. Now I'm saying, like, Jackie, why must you do this? This is the things I want to know. Like, why must we always be messy, and then when you get caught on being messy, you play dumb like you didn't know that this was going to be the outcome? Now, I don't know why people continuously tell Jackie things, because Jackie, like I said, is messy, but hopefully like people wise never like realize like Jackie is like the last person you should say something to, because she's messy. So we have Duffy, Angel, and Brandi. You know, Duffy, she is a fan of Angel's clothing line and she wants to meet her. And surprisingly enough, Brandi actually introduced him. And I'm surprised because, you know, Brandi, she's been acting like before she can do anything, she needs to get the okay from Malaysia. I don't know, maybe that's just me that felt like it was like, seemed like every time Brandi did something, she had to like look over at Malaysia, and Malaysia give her like the head nod or like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that. But you know, they clicked right off the bat. Duffy's like, I've been a fan of your clothes for like quite some while and I wanted to meet you. And Angel's like, see, this is how when you meet somebody, this is how it's supposed to be. You compliment them, say A, B, C, and D, and that's how it's supposed to work. Well, Duffy, but Brandi's like, hey, these two are getting along, so I'm going to invite Angel to this welcome to LA party that I'm throwing for Duffy. Another thing, I was surprised that she actually brought these two together and then she was going to invite them. So like, y'all know how Malaysia is. Malaysia, she's like on this I'm better than everybody, Angel, I can't stand you type of situation. Like, I don't know if it's because like she just went through her divorce or what it is with Malaysia, but like her attitude like was very like irking my very, very last nerve. Like, I had no nerves left. I get, yeah, sex, and that's, you know, definition of a last nerve, but like I really wish that they had just like not shown her at all like the way she was acting both of these episodes. So I'm not sure if Brandi's husband got fired or suspended, but he's over in China on a basketball team, and let him tell it, somebody like hit him in the back of the head, so he swung, and I guess they wasn't doing too well on like going into like the championship. So that's like, since we're not going that far, I'ma just go ahead and go home. But like, he's still on this, he wants his family to work, but like she's giving him opportunity for him to like stop cheating, and he is still out there cheating, and she's like, she's not here for it anymore. It's like she just like basically at this point just like want them to co-parent their son, even though their son would love mommy and daddy to be back together, but she's at this point where she's just not gonna put up with it anymore. So it is the night of the little welcome to the Duffy's welcome to LA party. Everybody shows up, everybody seems to be having a good time. Malaysia comes in off the bat with an attitude. She gets there, she don't want to talk to nobody. They ask, hey, you want to drink? She's being very standoffish, and like soon as the toast was made, she was like, you know what, I'm out of here, I don't want to be here anymore. She goes off down the stairs, and like, I don't know if it's like a mixture of they like, are you mad that Angel was there? Is that why you left the party? Are you mad that Brandi has a new BFF, like her new BFF is in town, which is like her sister Duffy? Like, is that like, why did you even show up if you was just gonna leave early? Like, was it a part of your contract that you had to stay for like so many minutes and the producer's like, okay, you going to this party, but we'll let you stay for like 10 minutes and then you can leave. Because she goes downstairs and everybody's looking like, okay, what is this about? But Brandy trying to lie and say, oh, she's having a problem with her, the babysitter called, the baby been asking, that's all that stuff. But Duffy, she's not buying this at all. So Jackie and Brandy go downstairs to try to see what's wrong with her. And this is when Malaysia was being very rude towards Brandy. Brandy, she's not my favorite person, but like, this is my party, this is my event. Why are you acting like that? But she's like, okay, but first of all, your party is whack. Okay, if you felt like that, you didn't have to say that, seeing as how Brandy is your friend. But she was like, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't like those people. I don't even like Duffy. She said that, and I believe that was how her true feelings was. But she tried to, I'm just playing. That's not really it. So that's like, okay, if you're not going to stay here, like, I'm always here for you all the time. And she's like, I'm tired of I'm tired of always being here for you. See, attitude. So Brandy was your best good friend, but now she got somebody else in her corner. It's not just all Malaysia. Now you feeling some type of way. So they go back upstairs and they're like, okay, what's going on? But, Jackie being, they got to ask Jackie because Brandy, she going to lie for her girl. And it's like, she said she didn't want to be here because of certain people. Now Brandy has learned to get mad. Like, I can't believe that she ruined the lie that I told. Like, wouldn't nobody believe in that lie in the first place? And like, why are you defending Malaysia? Because she left your party. So Angel Love wants to know what's going on. This is her first time with the majority of the group. Shani and Tammy, they didn't show up. But she wants like, what's going on? Like, I guess she can feel like the tension in the energy in the room was just way off, and she wants to know what's going on. But Brandy with an attitude talking about some you're new, so you need to be asking your friend what's going on because she has something to do with it. She's like, okay, good, I ain't gotta ask you nothing. You know what? That is good. And then like Jackie felt that Malaysia should apologize to Angel, and then this is when Brandy, she gets mad and storms off because this is how Jackie feels. I'm like, you're getting mad on Malaysia's behalf. Malaysia left your party, said it was whack, and just you and just about everyone. When she ditched the party, she basically ditched you. So you mad on her behalf. You're going to leave your own party. Like, this is your sister best friend's party. You're here to celebrate her. And like, Duffy had to let her have it. Like, really? I don't care if it was 1,000 girls in that room that I did not like. I would have never, ever in my life left your party like it. I'm like, Brandy, you need to do better. I'm like, this whole episode was making me mad. I was mad that like, why show up? Like, this is what Malaysia, she had to do. She had to get dressed, makeup, outfit and all, travel to the event just to stay for 10 minutes. I'm like, you could have stayed at home if you was going to have that type of attitude and you was going to leave. So this is episode 3. So Jackie very impressed how Angel Love would like stood up to Brandy and feels like, hey, Tammy should meet this girl. Now y'all know Tammy don't get along with these new girls and vice versa. And I need to pound that one thing on episode 2. Why was Jackie so obsessed with the shape of Angel Love's body? Because she went on like she has the perfect breasts, the perfect hourglass shape, the perfect hips. I was like, was she scoping her out as like she can try to lure Angel Love into like her and Doug's like love dungeon? Because that's the way I was feeling about the whole situation. But yes, anyways, back to this episode. So, like I said, Tammy, she don't really get along with the new girls, and the new girls really don't get along with her. But she was like, she needed to warm up, like, hey, I want you to meet this person. Let her get a little few drinks in her system. Then future date, meet this girl. So, Angel Love shows up, and she was telling them about what happened at the party. She was like, I just simply asked Brandy a question, and she get to hopping down my throat. I'm like, girl, please, you need to stop. Like, it's not even that serious. I asked, like, we can't ask questions in this group, or, like, around this group. I'm like, that's a good thing. But I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how the taping and the timeline of the taping and actually showing, because, like, were they taping before like we saw what went down? It's like I'm confused on this like whole scenario on how like the timeline of things. Cause like, didn't you see like with the rest of us, or like was y'all like taping while that was being filmed? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but you know, Angel Love and Tammy, they kind of hit it up. You know, Tammy's like, you know, like I said, she don't really get along with a lot of folks, so you know, she's gonna like, okay, she seemed like a cool enough girl. So Duffy, Brandy, and Jackie meet up, and Duffy, she is still very upset the way Malaysia acted at her welcome to LA party, and she just flat out tells Brandy, look here, Malaysia is not your friend. A true friend wouldn't have treated you like that. She called you a party whack. In a sense, she was calling you whack. True friends don't do that. If she didn't like anybody in that room, she could have just stayed off to herself and just hung with you, and she would have stayed, but she didn't do that. And then Brandy said something in her confessional that I was like, Brandy, did you say Duffy is only judging Malaysia on the way she's acted the few times she's met her? Like, of course Duffy feels some way about Malaysia, because every time she done seen this girl, she was acting a certain way. And I don't know if she realized what she said in her confessional, because she was like, well, Duffy's only, you know, judging Malaysia the way that Malaysia was acting. And then it was like she realized what she was saying. It's like, yeah, well, maybe she has a reason to judge the way Malaysia's acting, because Malaysia's been acting this way the time she's, like, it all made sense in her head, I guess, what she was thinking and what she was saying. She didn't know that it was coming together, but it was like, yes, Duffy feels this way about Malaysia, because every time she's seen Malaysia, Malaysia was acting a certain way. You can't expect somebody to be acting a certain way and me not judge them on that. Like, if she's acting rude and, you know, having an attitude every time I see her, I'm going to assume that she has an attitude. That's just, maybe that's just my, you know, thinking of things. If every time I see you have a drink in your hand and you're drunk, I'm going to think that you were drunk. So if every time I see you, like the 2 times that I met you, you've had an attitude and you was acting a certain way, I can only judge you by the way you're acting. It was like Brandy was saying it, and then when she got done saying it, she was like she was thinking, man, maybe Duffy has a reason to, you know, judge Malaysia, because it's the way she's been acting. So after several people have told her, you and Angel need to meet up and just squash this thing, Malaysia and Angel, they meet up. Malaysia, she's still upset because Angel went on the radio and said that she wanted to hit Malaysia. Now, Malaysia, I'm pretty sure, like, that is not the first time somebody said they want to hit you. And if I'm not mistaken, you got into a fight the first episode of the first, like, season 1, episode 1. So we're talking about people fighting. Like, she's like, I don't take kindly to people threatening. Angel was like, look here, you doggone it disrespecting my clothing line. I work my tail off with no backing to get this together. I don't have a rich husband. I was like, ooh, no, Angel, you did not just say that. And Malaysia felt some type of way about that. She was like, well, my bedroom line, I funded that on my own. I'm a single mother. But I was like, you are a single mother who just got a huge settlement from your ex-husband. It's not the same, boo-boo. I don't know where else Malay. Maybe she was like funding it, her like bedroom, like pillows and comforters from her checks from Basketball Wives. But she's, you know, trying to convince us that, hey, this bedroom line was funded on my own and Janario had nothing to do with it. I am a single mother. But I was like, you are a single mother who just got a huge, like, what's it called? Oh, what is the word called I'm looking for? You know, like when y'all married and alimony. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You got a huge alimony settlement from your husband. So don't sit here and act like you've been struggling all your life and you've never had anybody to depend on and you've made this money on your own. No, don't do that, Malaysia. I was mad that you tried to make it seem like you did this. I'm pretty sure Janario's money helped out a lot. So that was suggested went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.